My name is Dan and I volunteer for Table to Table. Table to Table is an organization in Johnson County that basically is a food rescue organization. And that sounds simple, and it is simple. Basically what we do is we pick up food from donors, which would be grocery stores, could be a dairy, it could be even one of the public schools that had excess food. And we distribute it to the agencies that also serve the homeless, the people in need, and then whatever we have left from our daily routes, we deliver to the crisis center. Well, what really interests me about Table to Table is 25% roughly of the food in the food chain goes to waste. And a lot of that ends up in our landfills. And if there are people that could use that food, why not get it to them? We've collected somewhere in the 7 million pound range over the last 15 years of food that we kept out of the landfill and went to people that really needed it. This food is wholesome, ready to eat. It's food that you and I are going to have in our refrigerator. It may say, you know, sell by this date, and it might be right up to that date, but it's still good stuff. Back in '06, when I sold my business, my wife and I went to the Table to Table annual benefit dinner and was so impressed with the mission that it just became a no-brainer for me that was what I was going to do. I was going to volunteer for Table to Table. You know, people say, well, you put in a couple hours a week doing this volunteer job. You know, what do you get out of it? What do you like about it? And I can say that I get a lot more out of it than I give. It's just the right thing to do. It's just that simple. One thing that I think is very important and for people to understand is that without the partners that Table to Table has, there would be no food getting to the people in need. They should have all the kudos in the world. You know, they're the ones that are making this happen, and we're the conduit to get this food, you know, to the people that are in need. The perfect volunteer for Table to Table is a person that just wants to give back and has a strong back. That's important because we do some lifting. We're out in all weather, and believe me, I mean all weather. As you know, Iowa can be pretty challenging. So, you know, it's somebody that just understands what it takes to commit and to be there, you know, every time, and that's what a good volunteer is.